AJ Styles just dropped a bombshell on Monday Night Raw that has the entire WWE universe in absolute chaos. The Phenomenal One made a confession about his future that no one saw coming, and then he fired back at Gunther with words that could change everything heading into the Royal Rumble. Stick around because what happened next is going to blow your mind. What's up, wrestling fanatics? Welcome back to Suplex Rumble, the channel where we break down the biggest moments, the most shocking twists, and the hottest storylines in professional wrestling. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell because you do not want to miss a single breakdown. Let's get into this absolute madness from Raw. Alright, let's set the scene. Monday Night Raw has been on fire lately, and the road to the Royal Rumble is heating up faster than a steel cage match in July. We've got superstars positioning themselves, forming alliances, breaking alliances, and doing everything they can to stake their claim for that WrestleMania moment. But there's one name that's been on everyone's lips lately: AJ Styles. The Phenomenal One. The man who has done it all in this business. Multiple world championships, countless classic matches, and a legacy that's already cemented in WWE history. However, over the past few months, we've seen something different from AJ. We've seen the wear and tear. We've seen the losses stacking up. We've seen the frustration building. And more importantly, we've seen Gunther the Ring General himself absolutely dismantle some of the biggest names in WWE with zero remorse. Gunther has been on this mission, this crusade if you will, to prove he's the most dominant force in all of professional wrestling. And he's been calling out legends, calling out veterans, basically saying that their time is up and it's his era now. Well, on this past Monday Night Raw, everything came to a head in a way that nobody expected. So here's what went down. The show is rolling along, the crowd is hot, and then AJ Styles' music hits. The crowd pops because come on, it's AJ Styles. But there's something different about his entrance. There's no firing up the crowd with the too sweet gesture. No signature pose on the turnbuckle. He walks to the ring with purpose, with intensity, and you can see it in his eyes. Something heavy is weighing on him. AJ grabs a microphone, and the arena gets quiet. You could hear a pin drop. And then he says it. He starts talking about his career, his journey, and then drops this absolute bombshell: he's been thinking about retirement. Let that sink in for a second. AJ Styles, the AJ Styles openly admitting that he's been considering hanging up his boots. The crowd is stunned. You can hear the gasps, the no chants starting to build. But here's where it gets even more interesting. AJ doesn't just stop there. He starts talking about his legacy, about what he's accomplished, and about how he's given everything to this business. 20+ years of his life. His body. His time away from family. Every single ounce of his being has gone into professional wrestling. And then he says something that cuts deep: maybe Gunther is right. Maybe my time has passed. Imagine hearing that from a legend. Imagine AJ Styles, a man who has beaten the absolute best in the world, admitting doubt. Admitting that maybe, just maybe, his phenomenal career is coming to an end. The crowd is torn. Half of them are chanting "Thank you, AJ," with tears in their eyes, and the other half are chanting "You still got it," because they refuse to believe the Phenomenal One is done. But wait, this story is far from over, because what happened next is what's going to define AJ Styles' legacy moving forward. So AJ is standing there in the ring, pouring his heart out, being vulnerable in a way we've rarely seen from him, and then boom, Gunther's music hits. The ring general himself marches down to that ring with Ludwig Kaiser by his side, looking like he's about to go to war. And you know Gunther doesn't come out unless he has something to say, and trust me, what he said was brutal. Gunther gets in the ring, stands face to face with AJ, and basically tells him, "You should retire. Your time is over. You're a relic of the past, and I am the future of this business." Can you imagine the disrespect? Standing there, telling a legend to his face that he's washed up, that he's done, that he should just walk away. But here's the thing about AJ Styles: you can knock him down, you can doubt him, you can count him out, but you cannot break his spirit. And that's when we saw the fire come back into AJ's eyes. AJ gets right back in Gunther's face and says, "You want to talk about my career being over? You want to talk about me being past my prime? How about we settle this like men? How about you and me Royal Rumble?" The crowd explodes. And AJ isn't done. He continues, "And when I eliminate you from that Rumble, when I toss your overconfident behind over that top rope, the whole world is going to know that the Phenomenal One still has plenty left in the tank." Chills. Absolute chills. This is the AJ Styles we know and love. This is the competitor who never backs down, who thrives when people doubt him. Gunther just smirks, you know, that condescending smirk he does, and accepts the challenge. But then he adds, "I'll see you in the Rumble, AJ. And I'll be the one to personally end your career." They're standing nose to nose, the tension is off the charts, and security has to come out to separate them because you can tell they're ready to throw down right there. Okay, so let's break down what this means for the Royal Rumble and beyond, because this is huge on so many levels. First, we have AJ Styles essentially putting his legacy on the line. If he goes into the Royal Rumble and has a strong showing, especially if he eliminates Gunther, that proves all the doubters wrong. that proves he's still one of the best in the world. But if Gunther eliminates him, especially if he dominates AJ in the process, that could be the writing on the wall for AJ's career. Second, this is absolute gold for Gunther's character. The ring general has been positioned as this unstoppable force, this man who shows no mercy to anyone, regardless of their legacy. Having him potentially retire a legend like AJ Styles would cement Gunther as one of the most ruthless competitors in WWE history. Third, think about the storytelling possibilities. We could see AJ Styles going on one final run, one last quest to prove he's still phenomenal. We could see dream matches we never thought we'd get. We could see AJ mentoring younger talent while simultaneously proving he can still go with the best of them. And let's talk about the Royal Rumble match itself. Now we have a match within the match. Everyone's going to be watching when AJ's number gets called. Everyone's going to be on the edge of their seats when Gunther enters. And when these two finally come face to face in that Rumble match, the roof is going to blow off the arena. Here's what I think could happen, and this is just speculation from your boy here at Suplex Rumble. I think we're going to see AJ have an incredible Rumble performance. I think he's going to eliminate multiple people, last a long time, and show exactly why he's a future Hall of Famer. But here's the twist: I don't think his story with Gunther ends at the Rumble. I think this is going to continue. Maybe we get a one-on-one match at Elimination Chamber. Maybe this builds all the way to WrestleMania. Because a story this good, with this much emotion and this many layers, you don't blow it off in a Royal Rumble match. Now I want to hear from you, the Suplex Rumble family. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think AJ Styles still has what it takes to hang with the younger generation? Or is Gunther right? Is AJ's time finally up? More importantly, who do you think is winning the Royal Rumble this year? Could it be Gunther cementing his dominance? Could it be AJ Styles on one last phenomenal run? Or is someone else going to shock the world? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and I love seeing what you all think about these storylines. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed this breakdown, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more content like this. Share this video with your wrestling friends because we all need to be talking about this storyline. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown, prediction, or reaction video. We've got some incredible content coming your way as we head toward the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania season. At the end of the day, this is why we love professional wrestling. This is why we invest our time, our energy, and our emotions into these stories. We get to watch legends like AJ Styles fight against Father Time itself, proving that heart and determination can overcome any obstacle. We get to see new stars like Gunther establish their dominance and stake their claim as the future of this business. And we get to be part of the journey, cheering, debating, and celebrating this incredible form of entertainment that we all love. The road to the Royal Rumble just got a whole lot more interesting, and I cannot wait to see how this story unfolds. This has been Suplex Rumble, and remember, in wrestling, anything can happen, and usually does. I'll catch you all in the next video. Keep it phenomenal, keep it real, and I'll see you at ringside. Don't forget to check out these other videos, and I'll see you soon. Pacing: this script is designed for enthusiastic delivery with natural pauses for emphasis. Total read time, approximately 10 minutes. Energy levels: hook, 10 tenths intensity. Analysis sections, 7-8 tenths. Community engagement, 6-7 tenths, more conversational. Visual suggestions: use wrestling-themed graphics. Include your own commentary overlays. Create original thumbnail designs. Use royalty-free background music. Tone: professional yet passionate fan perspective, celebrating wrestling while respecting all performers and the artistry of sports entertainment. Good luck with your video, and may your channel grow phenomenally.